Adi, he doesn't make just make a film, just make a film. He must get excited about the film. When a film director is so much excited, obsessed, it's from the heart, then nobody should stop him. Nobody should even discuss with him why you want to make this film.
Adi's been a friend. As years went by, he got making films as a producer. But I missed him as a director, as a writer. And I always told him, picture banana. And he would say, बना तो रहा हूँ. तो तू क्या बना रहा है यार? ये तो लोग बना रहे हैं. तू तो उसको guide कर रहा है या produce कर रहा है, or whatever terminology you want to use. And then one fine evening he called up from London, मैं picture लिख रहा हूँ. So I said, very good. He said, मैं लंदन में हूँ, मैं आ रहा हूँ 3 दिन में, मैं तुझको आके सुनाता हूँ. Then he came down and he said, मैं अपने लिए लिख रहा हूँ and I want you to do this film. So I said, okay, Adi is a slow man. He'll take his time and we'll make it next year sometime. And he said, I want to start it now, like in 2 months. And he came and narrated this film, Rab Ne Bana Di Jodi. And the name sounds, acha waise hi hogi yaar, a la Yash Raj films, you know, with Shah Rukh. But when he narrated this film to me, it was most unlike an Adi film. I think it's completely in opposition to what I thought Adi would ever make. I'm very, very impressed by the fact that Adi, after having made some really wonderful films, says, I'm going to make this. It's very brave.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2.
He was very sure what type of girl he wants.
When Adi narrated the film to me, he was like, we'll have to take a new girl for this film so that you look real as Suri.
I wasn't told that this is Rab Ne Bana Di Jodi, which is going to be directed by Aditya Chopra, nothing. I had no knowledge whatsoever. So when I did get a call for this film, I went for it thinking that it's just another audition.
Don't tell me. तुम जैसे लड़के ने कभी किसी से प्यार नहीं किया?
We tested a lot of girls and we saw a lot of girls and they selected this particular girl and we thought she looks too simple. And Adi said, no, this is the character I want.
He has auditioned me and then he tells me, wait for 5 minutes, Aditya Chopra will be meeting you. And I was like, what? Are you mad? No way. I'm not meeting him today. I'm not even prepared. What are you saying?
मैं उससे कभी प्यार नहीं कर पाऊंगी क्योंकि मेरे को प्यार आई नहीं किसी को देने के लिए.
He said, good. And I'll call you for a photo shoot.
And then one evening, Adi said, no, we'll go with Anushka. Anushka Sharma is the face. And this is the face you needed for Suri to look real, for Suri to be believable, for Suri to work in the film, hopefully. And Adi was very correct about that.
I just landed there and I met Adi and he tells me, so Anushka, I think you will be playing Tani in Rab Ne Bana Di Jodi. And that moment, I just didn't know. I didn't know what was happening. Everything was just moving around me, and
there is a method in acting which I've always followed, that you react only to the action of the other. You don't decide and come. And over the years, having done so many films, nearly 60 of them, I'm falling in that trap. ये तो ऐसे करते हैं यार, ये तो ऐसा कर लेते हैं. And suddenly you have this person who does something different, and you're like, no, I can't tell her do it like this, so I can do it the way I like. But let me find a way to react to this. And I say this from the bottom of my heart. I thank her for being able to create the character in Rab Ne Bana Di Jodi. I think Suri is one of the more real guys I've felt and done. Suri is more fluid and happy and sweet and nicer.
Suri is so cute. He's so lovable. You know, he's so different.
Shah Rukh, first day he walked into the set, I think he said hello, and I didn't even bother, and I thought somebody saying hello because he was in his costume.
I have a gift which I would like to divulge in this interview, which I normally don't tell because it's a little pompous. I somehow, in a very strange way, am able to retain the exterior of what I am as a star. And even when I wasn't a star, which got termed as mannerisms, style, or whatever it is called, over the topedness. But I'm able to retain who I am externally, though internally, I become the person as I read him.
I worked a lot on Shah Rukh's fits. We wanted the shirts to be oversized because his stance and his demeanor in the film was very, very important. He was a bit hunched. He had to have a particular body language, and the clothes had to help that. So from drooping shoulders to oversized shirts, high-waisted trousers with pleats, long crotches, worn with Bata sneakers.